Imagine a bird that can outlive your dog, your cat, and in some cases even you. Parrots are not just colorful companions, they're record breakers in the animal kingdom. Some species can live 50, 70, or even over 100 years. But how can a bird, so fragile in appearance, survive for such an astonishingly long time compared to most animals? This question has fascinated scientists for decades. When you think about animals, smaller creatures usually live shorter lives. Mice survive for only 2 to 3 years, while large animals like elephants live decades. Parrots, however, break this rule. Despite being relatively small, they live incredibly long lives. This exception challenges what we know about biology and forces scientists to search for unique explanations. One of the biggest clues lies in metabolism. Parrots have an unusually slow metabolic rate for their size. This means their bodies don't burn out as quickly as other small animals. Lower metabolic rates are often linked to longer lifespans because less wear and tear happens at the cellular level. For parrots, this slow burn of life helps them conserve energy and avoid premature aging. Another key factor is their intelligence. Parrots are among the smartest birds on Earth. Their high intelligence allows them to avoid dangerous situations, find food efficiently, and adapt to challenges in the wild. Smarter animals often live longer because their brains give them survival advantages. For parrots, thinking smarter equals living longer. Their strong immune system also plays a crucial role. Parrots are constantly exposed to pathogens in their natural habitats, yet they fight off infections more effectively than many birds. Their bodies have evolved defenses that not only help them survive diseases, but also prevent early aging. This biological shield keeps them healthy well into old age. Diet is another reason parrots live so long. In the wild, they eat a variety of fruits, nuts, seeds, and plants that are loaded with antioxidants. These natural compounds protect their cells from damage caused by free radicals. In simple terms, their diet is like a natural anti-aging recipe, keeping their bodies young and resilient. Parrots also benefit from their social nature. These birds live in flocks, where safety in numbers helps reduce the risk of predation. Living in groups not only protects them from danger, but also reduces stress. Lower stress levels are directly linked to longer lifespans, both in animals and in humans. One surprising secret is their slow reproductive rate. Parrots do not breed as quickly or as often as other birds. Instead, they invest time and energy into raising fewer chicks with greater care. In the animal kingdom, species that reproduce slowly often live longer lives because their bodies aren't constantly drained by reproduction. Parrots are also excellent flyers, and flight itself contributes to their longevity. Flying allows them to escape predators and avoid dangerous ground-based threats. Their powerful wings not only keep them safe, but also promote strong cardiovascular health. It's as if every flight is a workout that keeps their hearts in top condition. Scientists have even studied the genetics of parrots to uncover more secrets. Research shows that parrots possess genes that protect their cells from damage and regulate brain function. These genetic adaptations are part of why parrots maintain sharp minds and healthy bodies far longer than most birds. Unlike many animals, parrots don't show clear signs of aging until very late in life. Their feathers remain bright, their voices stay strong, and their activity levels remain high. This delayed aging is called negligible senescence, a rare trait that only a handful of species share. It means they age very slowly, almost defying time itself. Humans who own parrots often face a unique challenge. The bird may outlive its owner. This reality has led to parrots being passed down through generations, almost like family heirlooms. Owning such a long-lived pet requires planning, responsibility, and sometimes even legal arrangements for the parrot's care after the owner's death. One incredible example is the blue Andealo macaw, which can live up to 60 years in the wild and over 80 years in captivity. There are even reports of some macaws reaching 100 years old. These lifespans rival those of humans, making them one of the longest living birds on Earth. In captivity, parrots often live longer than in the wild. His is because they're protected from predators, have a stable food supply, and receive medical care. However, captivity also brings risks like stress and improper diets. Parrots' true longevity depends on whether humans care for them properly. Parrots' long lives also allow them to develop strong social bonds. In the wild, they form lifelong partnerships with mates. These relationships provide emotional stability and reduce stress, further boosting their health. The importance of social connection is something parrots share with humans. Their ability to mimic human speech also ties into their longevity. Talking and learning keep their brains active, just like mental exercises do for humans. A stimulated brain helps delay cognitive decline, ensuring parrots stay sharp throughout their long lives. Compared to other birds, parrots stand out dramatically. Songbirds, for example, often live just 3 to 5 years. Even larger birds like chickens rarely live past 10. Parrots' lifespans are not just unusual, they're extraordinary in the avian world, making them a fascinating exception. But there's also a darker side to their long lives. Parrots in captivity can suffer from depression or boredom if not given enough mental stimulation. Without challenges, they may develop self-destructive behaviors, such as feather plucking. Their intelligence, while a gift, can also be a burden when they're not properly cared for. Conservationists also face unique challenges when protecting parrots. Because they reproduce slowly, populations take a long time to recover when numbers decline. Habitat loss and the illegal pet trade threaten many parrot species, putting their future at risk despite their long lifespans. In the end, parrots live so long because of a unique mix of biology, intelligence, diet, and social behavior. Their ability to resist aging makes them almost mystical in the animal kingdom. But their longevity is both a blessing and a responsibility. Whether in the wild or in our homes, these birds remind us that living long is not just about surviving, it's about thriving for decades, sometimes even centuries.